Well, ladies and gentlemen, cage door set to close on this 62-kilogram contest. Jay Queen fighting in the blue corner. He's in the white and gray tatami gear representing Bout, Knockout, Carlisle, and the Northwest Fight Academy's A.J. Collins in the black and red. And again, we're not feeling each other out.
No,
we're just getting in the exchanges. That leg kick hurt.
Low kicks, body kicks. Just wonder who's going to engage in the grappling first. AJ's done a really good job of disengaging there and only grappling it on his own terms. It feels like he has been the volume striker early on, so maybe that's where he wants to keep it.
And it's great to see a young, again, a C-class fighter kind of choosing their weapons. I'm going to this is where we're going to stay. Pace is slowing a little bit.
Yeah, they've had that initial burst.
It looks like AJ's feeling a little bit loose in there.
Yeah, just tapping away, and then putting a little bit of venom on some of the shots.
Yeah, again, mixing it up, mixing up velocity, mixing up power.
I feel that Jay's kind of loading up, trying to look for maybe like an opening for the clinch or the grapple. AJ very kind of anti-wrestling at the minute, wants to keep it where he's comfortable, where he looks comfortable as well.
Where again, those stabbing little front kicks and teeps to the body. Yeah. Not only landing and damaging, but ensuring that range is maintained.
And really frustrating as well, and keeping him on the end of his kicks. Impressive to see, really, in this rule set.
Absolutely. And we always say that the C/B class rule sets probably favor the wrestler grapplers.
Yeah. So for him to be actively striking and looking in control.
I mean, is this the first fight where we've had an entirely stand-up round?
I believe so.
So that ain't too shabby.
Yeah, really good stuff.
Just really comfortable fighting at range. Causing Jay Queen to have to figure out how I'm going to get inside here.
Yeah, I think that initial kind of stuff of the takedown and disengage and then the throw in the kicks after it is kind of stumped.
Oh, he absolutely set his stall out. Yeah,
but
you know what I mean?
Yeah, he needs to kind of pressure him and push through and engage in that grappling if he wants a hope of kind of slowing AJ down, because he seems really, really competent with the striking.
Yeah, and fluid, comfortable. Yeah. He mixes things up well. But again, we're 17 fights in the 25-fight card, and it is the first time we've seen an entire stand-up round. And again, you got Steve Nightingale in your corner. I'd have thought you'd be, wanting to do some of that nightmare jiu-jitsu, but I guess with Corey Fry sitting next to you going, nah, just hit him.
Yeah, there's Angel and Devil on the shoulder.
And Zach probably is the voice of reason somewhere in the middle. Yeah, again, it's just...
But that also tells me he's probably capable of grappling.
Yes, which makes it even better that he's choosing where this fight takes place.
Yeah, and just mixing up the tools as well. There's no one kick that's the same straight after. They're all different. He's switching stances. He's giving them different looks. He's really scrambling the brain, really, just so he can keep landing at a high percentage.
So if you're Queen, what do you do? Do you kind of just try to march through the fire to grab on, knowing that there's no headshots?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
There's no headshots. The strikes that you're going to receive are going to be to the leg and the body. So unless he is stabbing you with that front kick, you can probably walk on and maybe smother. Use the cage. Try and back him up.
But again, just, composed striking on display from young A.J. Collins
just
here.
Being able to pick at him. AJ just, needs a little bit of volume, a little bit of something, so he's just not a stationary target.
And again, it takes A.J. Collins just a second or two to kind of loosen up and land the shots. You almost get the sense that Queen's kind of thinking about it first.
Yeah,
and there we go.
That's what he's needed to do.
Top position.
Let's see where he can work from here.
Not a lot of time left.
Not a lot of time to work.
Got to fill him with confidence.
Yeah, that it is there. It is.
It's there.
Possible.
Yeah, absolutely.
And when he was able to, now I don't know if that was because there was not a lot of time left. AJ doesn't want to expend any unnecessary energy, but he was able to control him on the top.
Yep.
So it's just getting the bridge to.
And
getting
let's
them
be fair, AJ's also now aware that there is a threat.
Yeah. Because all those kicks were unanswered.
Yep.
Just on the shins or on the body. But as soon as he caught it, that's when he could excel in the grappling.
Yeah, smart money on the start of the next round, says AJ Collins, dashes across the cage, power double.
Yeah, and that's it. We've seen so much of his striking. I think it would be perfect to start wrestling. It would catch him so off guard.
I'm not sure that's the case, though. He looks very comfortable on the feet.
Yeah.
Looks happy to be there. Big inside leg kick to open the round.
Straight onto him here. Loads of volume now. Knowing that this is the final round, you've got to put a stamp on it. But choosing to strike to match AJ in the striking. And a little bit more output.
Yeah, absolutely. Jay Queen's firing a little more back.
Yeah, rallied
AJ
a little bit at the start. But
marching him down.
Yeah, kind of coming under and hooking to the body.
Yeah. And again, not even the sniff that we're going in for a clinch.
Yeah, and he's done such a good job staying in the center. And he's maybe caught a knee
caught
to
a
the
knee
side.
as he is in on the takedown. Absolutely no intent.
Yeah, and that's obviously the risk, throwing a lot of kicks, a lot of front kicks, kind of, he's being caught there, coming in.
Yeah, there was... And again, the fact the doctor's in straight away, brilliant.
Yeah, making sure everyone's, it's a competition at the end of the day. We need to make sure they're both.
I am absolutely convinced there was absolutely no intention there.
Yeah, absolutely. Seems like he's getting a few seconds to recover here.
Well, illegal blow landed. You get 5 minutes, right?
Yeah, just take all the time you need.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, you wonder what kind of pressure a young fighter feels that they have to start straight away. He doesn't.
Yeah. Take your time.
The illegal shot landed. Don't start until you're ready to start within the legal time.
Yeah. Obviously, the environment, the occasion of it can obviously play a factor in.
We've also seen there's no quit in these kids.
No.
Like, unless they can't, they're going to try.
Yeah.
Our fight medic, 7 there. Lightening the mood for the young athlete as well.
Okay, looks like we're getting back into it.
Well done, both you lads. And good work from the ringside medic as well.
On top of that straight away. Making sure everyone's safe.
Yeah, but and also, relaxing him, talking to him, not just...
And it's almost as if nothing's happened. Because they are straight back into it.
Accidentally knee me in the head, will you?
Yeah.
I mean, there's certainly more aggression from Jay Queen in this round.
Yeah, yeah.
And again, not even the sniff of a takedown attempt from AJ Collins.
Yeah, I think they've pretty much agreed that this is...
it's going to be a K1
going to stay standing.
In MMA gloves with no headshot. And I'm wondering, like, when we're in, and again, it's just me, but when we're in this range, and he does close the distance a little bit. White Queen isn't looking for the clinch.
Yeah, it's there for him.
Again, big shots landed in. But he's happy to stay in the firefight as well as AJ Queen. Collins.
Oh, now he's clinching up. Oh. AJ's reversed on him. Can't imagine there's much left in this round.
Pull the hand down. Disengage.
Yeah, you got to finish strong here. Disengage.
Throw some shots to the body. Oh, you can see Queen was thinking about the takedown. And that's the end of the round, the end of the fight. And what a great.
Yeah.
That was fantastic.
Yeah.
The stand-up from AJ Collins was impressive for amateur C-class rules.
To keep it standing in amateur C is, you know, impressive in its own right.
Right. I'm going to go and make this one official. Ladies and gentlemen, again, 3 hard-fought rounds. Give these 2 young athletes a huge round of applause. After 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard. We have a unanimous decision for your winner. In the red corner, AJ Collins. And ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause, please, for Jay Queen.